set out today to make a 5-minute video. I wanted to just sit down, talk. I wanted to talk about passion in particular. It's something that is this thread through in my entire life. I'm very passionate about passion in particular, which I know is kind of weird, but what I've discovered over and over, at least for someone like me, is that you have to have passion. I can't exist in a space where I'm not passionate. And so jumping into my story, 11 years ago, I started in social media, started making content, and I started this account called Gib Sunday. And Gib Sunday was about Gibsons on Sunday. It was just this crazy kind of left turn where I'm talking about guitars because I was obsessed with guitars. I mean, just obsessed. And I'm the kind of passionate person that when I become obsessed with something, I have to talk about it constantly. I can't not. And so I'm talking about guitars all the time, have this idea. I launch the profile, I jump in. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what content is. We're all kind of coming up with ideas for how to describe what's happening culturally around social. And I don't even know if it was called social media yet at that point, but it's what it was. And so anyways, I'm moving into it in this space and I'm loving it and just kind of keep on going. And through that, I ended up learning how to film and how to light and how to run other people's socials. And it was just a result of me following my passion. I enjoyed running social media so much and Gib Sunday so much that I started filming stuff and I started trying photo and realized I didn't like photo and I wasn't passionate about it. And I was really passionate about editing. I love editing. It's so much fun. It's one of the few places I can really lose my time to. And so I just kind of kept going. And this matters to me so much because at least in my world and in my universe, my brain, if I'm not passionate about something, I can't do it. It just doesn't last. And I'm so fundamentally, terminally ADHD that I can't care if I don't care. I can't fake it. And B, I technically should have moved on and wavered years ago and have already run through 1,000 other projects and ideas and focuses. But ultimately, this thing of guitars and social media were two that stood out as some things that I were most passionate about. And so I just kept following them. And it eventually led to my job where now I do social media and content creation full time. And that was an accident, but it was because of my passion. It was an accident that happened because I kept following my passion over and over and over. Well, then, fast forward to about 6 months ago or so, I start this course where I'm teaching content creators how to grow and how to make money on social media. Now, if it helps, that account and a few others combined are about 250,000 followers all in. And I definitely figured out how social works. I work in social full time besides all of those. And in those, I'm managing hundreds of thousands by myself. And then I'm a part of another team that's managing millions. And so I know social, I know content creation. I'm in it every single day. And starting this course was really, truly just this next step. And as I launch it, I get crazy passionate about this thing. I mean, I'm sitting here right now doing this when there's probably a million other things that I could be doing for the course, but I love making content. I love talking about content and social and the whole of it. So as this course kicks off and I get into it, I realize something very quickly with my students, that I can teach you anything. I can teach you everything. But if you're not passionate about showing up day after day after day after day after day, it is not going to last. You are going to burn out. You're not going to make it. And you're just not going to be able to stick it out, because if you don't care enough to obsess over it, you're never going to figure out how to care enough to post about it. I watch people burn out all the time because they see social as the way to sell their product or grow their business. And the thing is, social was never about growing a business. It was always about people connecting. That was the whole point of it. And the best creators in the world, they're storytellers that connect with people. And so your passion, the thing you do about, your product, your business, your thing, it has to be talked about by you today, right? If you're obsessed with it, you've got to talk about it. You've got to tell people about whatever that is, because you're so obsessed with it. And you know that social media becomes that vehicle. It is the medium by which you get to tell people every single day this other nuanced side about your passion. And that's how you justify talking about it more, because none of your friends and family want to hear you talk about it anymore. So you start a social profile and you go to it every single day to find your people in your community so that you can keep talking about it. I know this because this is exactly what happened. And there are not enough of my friends and family that really want to get into tone woods and pickup specs like I do when it comes to guitars. And so because I feel that way, I had to find a way. And listen, 11 years in, posting basically the same content, I can tell you straight up, I had to say yes every day. No one said it for me. I had to show up. I had to be there. And truly, honestly, growing that account to as big as it's gotten helps. It does. There's no doubt about that. But I also grew it because of my passion. If you keep talking about it daily, your passion, that thing that you love, it will grow a community. If you really care about growing your socials, talk about your thing every day and it will grow. It absolutely will. And if you don't have a passion for it, that's okay. Just call it. Just be done, because it's so much better to recognize that and not waste your time. I'm a part of these groups that are specifically for content creation, social media growth, content hacks, marketing tips, etc. And I'll tell you over and over and over, what I see is that these groups and these people don't ever talk about how passionate they are, and they're burning out really early. I've got 10 posts in and I'm still stuck at 200 views. Like, dog, you're like potentially years away. And you're comparing yourself to the outlier and the exception to the rule. And if that's all you're after, then it's never going to work. But if you are obsessed with the thing you talk about, if you're passionate about the thing you talk about, you can show up day in and day out, because someone will see it and they'll become a part of your community in time. If you want to be successful with whatever you're doing, you have to be extremely passionate about it, because one day you'll be on stage talking about it. You'll be financially on the hook for it. And if you're not passionate about the thing that you have a fiduciary responsibility to, it is a nightmare to wake up and go through that and be responsible to it. So I hope that you will do the thing that you're most passionate about. Whatever that is, I hope that you'll focus on. If it's not this thing that you're doing right now, I hope that you'll shift over to whatever it is you're actually the most passionate about, the thing you can't stop talking about. And I hope that you'll focus on that. And if you're talking about the thing that you're most passionate about, I would say talk about it more, because you're going to find more. Because if you're not passionate about it, then, well, you're fucked.